What is up, guys? This is Crimson here once again, and I'm coming to you live. Not live. Alright, anyways, well, today I'm going to show you that Sylvans are technically not dead, but they technically are dead. Because this deck right here I'm about to show you, it's very consistent. It's very fun to play with also. It can be kind of slow sometimes. I've won 7 out of 10 in platinum. Yeah, so I mean, it's not very competitive, but it is somewhat competitive. Here's the deck list right here. I don't have a skill for some reason. I just didn't feel like putting a skill. But anyways, main important is a Marylease, and of course your Neos. Everybody knows what Neos does. Genzo is in here to keep them from hitting the field and spamming, what was it, Final Battle and Treacherous and Mirror Force and God knows what else they're running. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Even though Marshleaf is at 2, it's still, you'll see at the final video, it's very crucial to hit that second Marshleaf, and you don't want Marshleaf in your hand. I'm going to figure out a way to put Marshleaf back into the deck. I might use reload. I don't know. Reload takes too long. And I'm talking about the skill reload, not the card. Because it takes 5 turns. I'm trying to find a good deck for that. Buster Blade is the closest thing I can come to it. So if you don't have your DNA surgery on the 5th turn and you stalled out enough, you can definitely get it by shuffling your entire hand in and drawing the same amount of cards. And that is via skill. But we're not talking about that today. I don't have a skill, so if you build this deck and you find a skill that you might seem that fits it, I tried Beatdown, and then when I did Beatdown, I did a totally, completely different deck. It was more of like just a lockdown deck with, it's like the Dark Paladin type spellcaster, level 6 or 7. I think he's level 6, and it's like you can't activate quick play spells, and then I had Genzo, you can't activate traps. I was just missing a spell guard negate. So yeah, let's get into the replays right quick. I didn't save as much as I wanted to. There were some that I was like, dude, I should have saved that replay, but I completely forgot to save it because it was really good, really good. It was me versus Subterrors. I'll show you the deck profile, and I have the win right next to it, but basically it was like they had their Behemoth out and they couldn't do anything. Final Battle was out. I had my Genzo out. They couldn't activate their Subterror, anything trap wise, and I basically just Marshleafed their monsters away. They couldn't do anything. So you see here, open up Marylease, and that's not good. You don't want to open up Marylease. All right. So right here, I knew I had them, cause what is it? Trimids? What do they like to do? They love their trap card, because that's what they need to banish the field spells and destroy stuff. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna throw Genzo down right quick. You can't stop this. And so basically, they're very confident that I can get Genzo off the field. So they're like, all right, you summon this. Oh crap, it's at 19. And they're like, I can activate my trap. Like, nope. And then I tried to get Marshleaf to go off. Didn't happen. I was like, okay. Sends that to the grave. He's filling up his graveyard for when he does get a chance to get rid of Genzo, which I don't blame him. You want to do that. So now I got him down at 900, and I'm thinking dude, you better think of something real freaking quick. He attacks into my Marshleaf, puts it in the grave for me. Thinks, and I can recycle another deck if I mill the right cards. I'm just going to set another Marylease. He tries to do stuff here. I'm sorry about those noises, guys. It might get louder. He tried to. I don't know what he was going for here. So what I do is I do some of my Guardian Oak, and I'm going to try to. I was going for a Marsh Leaf, but I figured if I pop a field spell, yeah, and he quits. They really need that field spell. He wasn't getting the card. I don't know if he had an out, but he definitely didn't draw his out. That's like the other deck of the build, the stall deck, or it's not really a stall. It's more of a no deck. It's not really. You can say a stall, semi-stall. It's more like you can't activate. You can't play. And the problem I had was if they went first and they got their big boss out on board, even though I was playing beatdown, I could not, for the life of me, get rid of that monster. I couldn't get a board big enough. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going back to Sylvans, because Sylvans, actually when I played it, and when I play tested, it was really, really good. So this is my rank up match. I was playing Plat 1, and I was like, I'm going to go back to gold, because when I'm in gold I can play test a lot more better than just going against NPCs. Because like, I don't know, I can play test better in Plat, I guess, but it's not fun. I don't get my wins, I don't get my secret rare cards, and I don't like playing meta. Now the only thing I can't play meta this time, even though meta still is 6 Sams and all that, and I have all those cards, I just choose not to. It's Cristrons, I guess. Cyber Dragons aren't meta yet. They're missing a few. They're probably going to get something XCs, probably like 6 months after XCs come out. Yeah, so this is my replays. I'm not getting anything I need. Finally, I'm just saying, you know what? I got my Neos Fusion. I'm good. I'm gonna mill these 5. I'm just gonna upset him a little bit. Pop both his back row. He's gonna activate. Then he's gonna slowly realize he messed up. He should have activated stuff sooner, or he should have went for things sooner than later. Just for good measure, summon my other one, add this to hand. I think he scoops, or do I get to attack? I think I get to attack, yeah. So yeah, now I don't want to take too much time, so I'm about to go right. I'm gonna skip one battle, one duel, because it's not as good as this right here, because alright, so it's Luminous and Umbra, and you all know what they're playing, right? They're playing Subterrors, right? Yeah, they're definitely playing Subterrors. You know, you're not too worried about it. I know what I need to do. I need to get Genzo out, and it's golden. You know, it's like it's playing Umbra, Luminous and Umbra, and I'm like, I need to open up Genzo. I'm going first. I need to open up Genzo. So here's my thought. I have Genzo. I win. I win, right? I open up Genzo. I win. I'm gonna set my mushroom. I'm not gonna go into Genzo first, just in case they have something to get rid of my videos, and then eventually get rid of my Genzo, because Genzo is a bigger threat to them. And then I see Blue Boy come out, and I'm like, oh, good thing I activated Neos. Because if I didn't activate Neos that turn, he would have definitely negated that, and I would not be able to get off. Of course, I want to activate Neos. That's how I get my Mary Lease in the grave. And I'm like, dude, I have to get the right cards. This is where it's at. It's like, all right, in my head, I have to mill a Marsh Leaf. I have to mill 2 Marsh Leafs, but separate. That's the only way I'm going to get past this, is if I mill 2 Marsh Leafs during separate millings. Because if I'd have milled 2, I'd have to target the same card twice to destroy it. and it wouldn't miss timing because it doesn't miss timing. So I'm like, dude, how am I gonna get rid of the Silent Magician? Do I attack? Do I wait a turn? Let him attack over me, kill me? What do I do? And so finally, I was like, you know what? Did I just go with the Guardian Oak? I think I did. No, I went for the other one. Milled 2, right? So I milled 2. Should have went with Guardian Oak. It would have been a better play, but I didn't want to mill too much because if I'd have milled double, you know, like if I would have milled anything other than these 2 cards and then milled a third, like my second Marsh Leaf, it would have been done. So the less cards you mill, the better in that situation. But also you have to mill a Marsh Leaf in there. So sometimes you want to do more. Alright, so I'm like, alright, what's he going to target with this? Because he has to activate it because of Mushroom. Alright, Marsh Leaf pops, brings out the big Silent Magician, and this one I was like, alright, I'm gonna flip my Mushroom. I need to hit a Marsh Leaf. I've already milled 2, and it does not look good. I have 11 cards in my deck. I'm gonna have 6 cards left in my deck after this mill, technically, but they're all gonna get shuffled underneath the deck, so it really doesn't count as 6 cards. So I'm like, okay. I hit, what was that, a Neos and a Neos Fusion. I was like, this is not looking good. Carrot, that's fine. Carrot's fine. And then I'm like, oh shit. Bruh, I'm not gonna get him this turn. I flipped up my Mushroom. He can pretty much kill me if he summons a blue boy and with a Silent Magician and starts going off again. So I'm like, oh shit. I need this Marsh Leaf. Boom, Marsh Leaf. Last card of the mill. Dude, I lost my shit. I really did. Target all my Sylvans, shuffle them back in. And I'm like, ooh, this is so good. This feels so good right here. And it really does. And then he scoops. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. Because then I was going to activate Carrot Weight, put the Mushroom on board, in the graveyard, summon for game, GG. And so that's basically it. This is the new way to play Sylvans. I don't know if somebody else has came up with this idea. The other deck profile that I have, I'll show it to you. It abuses this too. Who do I have? I have under, and this is the beatdown one. I'm using Kaiba because all my other beatdowns, I pretty much, and it's Tribute, not Tribute. It's Tribute being a troll. But I kind of worked a little bit, and then I came up with Dark Core as my get rid of cards on the field. It's not as good as I want to. The Tricky was there. I had another couple cards that were in here. This is to protect. This is the second attempt at actually this is the 4th attempt at building it. There's a bunch of other cards that I was using. Maybe I should build that deck again, and that way I can actually truly play test. I mean, truly show y'all. But it really needs work. This, I'm gonna find a new way to build this. Have this, and then 11 more cards to complement it, and just get rid of things. The only thing is level 5s and level 6. They're only like 2,400 attack, which is oddly weird. There's a few that get a little bit above it, but their effects aren't as good. I was thinking about running the Monarchs, but the Monarchs you have to tribute summon. I don't know if that works for the Roman Leaves. I might test it, because if it does, then I'm definitely going to run Monarchs, because that would be freaking broken. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. And until next time, peace.